Welcome to EduRev. All right, let's talk about one of the most, let's be honest, intimidating parts of the UCAT Decision Making section, syllogisms. You know, those logic puzzles that can feel like a total maze? Well, don't worry. Today, I'm going to give you the master key to unlock every single one of them. Let's dive right in.
Just 60 seconds per question. Yeah, you read that right. That's all the time you've got to break down a tricky statement and make a call on 5 different conclusions. Talk about pressure, right? But seriously, don't sweat it, because after this, you're going to have a rock-solid strategy to absolutely smash that clock.
Okay, first things first, let's get a handle on the challenge itself. What exactly are we up against here? Well, every single question throws a bunch of logical statements at you. And your job? You got to look at 5 conclusions and for each one, decide, is it a definite yes or a no?
And the stakes? They're pretty high. You've got to get all 5 conclusions correct to bag those full 2 marks. That's right, all 5. One little slip-up and you lose out. So yeah, every single decision you make, it really counts.
But here's the good news. I'm about to give you the one rule to win. Seriously, it's like a master key that cuts through all the noise and all the complexity. This is literally the only thing you need to remember to solve every single question.
So here it is, the big secret. An answer is yes only if it has to be true 100% of the time based only on what they've given you. No exceptions. It has to be a perfect fit, and if it's anything else, it's a no. I mean anything. If it's possibly true, that's a no. If it introduces some new detail you haven't seen before, that's a no. If the logic's a bit fuzzy, you get the idea. It's a no. Simple as that.
All right, so you've got the master key. Now let's learn how to read the language of the puzzle and spot the traps. The UCAT loves to use specific words to try and trick you, but once you know what to look for, you'll see right through them.
First up, you gotta be on the lookout for what I call absolute words. Think things like all, none, only, always. When you see these, your antenna should go up. These words are super powerful because they leave absolutely no room for exceptions. They draw a hard line in the sand. And on the flip side, we have limited words. These are words like some, most, few, sometimes. Now these describe partial relationships, and this is where the UCAT really tries to trip you up. If it says some cars are red, that's all you know. You can't assume anything about the other cars. That's the trap.
And here they are, the greatest hits of the no traps. If a conclusion suddenly brings in a new group or a new detail out of nowhere, that's a no. If it flips the logic backwards, instant no. And remember our big rule. If it's just possible but not guaranteed, it's a no. This is basically your cheat sheet for spotting wrong answers.
Okay, let's put this all together. It's time for your 60-second strategy. This is your step-by-step plan of attack for every single one of these questions on exam day.
Here's the plan. Step 1, don't read the main text first. Read the first conclusion. This tells you what you're even looking for. Step 2, now go back and untangle the main text. Find those all, some, none words and figure out how everything connects. Step 3, knock out the easy conclusions first. Get those quick wins and build some momentum. Step 4, if one looks really tricky, leave it for last. Don't get stuck in a rut. And finally, step 5, if you're truly stuck, just guess, flag it, and move on. Time is everything.
All right, let's do a quick final recap. This is your code breakers formula, the whole thing boiled down. Look, if you forget everything else I've said, please remember this. Perfect fit equals yes. Any deviation equals no. That's it. That's the mantra. Burn it into your brain because it's the one thought that's going to guide you through every single question.
So, let's just recap what you've got in your toolkit now. 1, the 100% rule. That's your master key. 2, you know how to decode the language and spot all the common traps. And 3, you've got that 5-step plan to stay on track. You are absolutely ready for this.
Okay, so you've got the theory. But you know as well as I do that mastery only comes from practice. You've got to put this stuff into action so it becomes second nature. And the best place to do that is on the EduRev app. We've got tons of practice questions, detailed guides, full mock exams, everything you need to really nail this. It's on the Play Store and the iOS App Store, so go download it and start putting your new skills to the test.